I was worried I was going to get a spider landing on my head there for a second. The first instinct when I see a skeleton is look around and find out what killed it. That's an unknown book, volume 1. Bring ancient Falmer tomb to Ur-Grotto. Ooh. I see why it's unknown now. And here we go! Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Skyrim, where I am currently focusing on the Dawnguard DLC. Welcome back, I'm glad you could join me. Right, you joined Rimir within the Forgotten Vale, specifically the Outlook of Auri-El, where we have just defeated Arch-Curate Vertha. I am joined as always by my ardent companion Inigo, Zora and Savannah, and we have a new mission and a new bow. So let's have a look at the funky new bow we've got here. Auri-El's bow. This is what we've been after. We have finally got it, and with it we have also got sun hallowed elven arrows, which will cause a sunburst attack to nearby targets if shot at the sun, and I can't wait to give this a try. But because they are very valuable, I am using any other arrow apart from them at the moment. But here we are within the Forgotten Vale. What a sight, it's absolutely stunning. So let's have a look at the mission and see exactly what we have to do next. Kindred Judgment. With Auri-El's bow in my possession, I need to rally the forces of the Dawnguard before I attempt to confront Harkon and put a stop to the prophecy. So I need to go all the way back to Fort Dawnguard and have a quick word with Ishram. At the same time, I also need to speak to him regarding the vampire that we defeated in Markarth and saved Jarl Igman's life. But more importantly, get back to him, speak to him about defeating the vampires at Castle of Volgahar, beg your pardon. Now here's the thing, the tyranny of the sun. This is what the prophecy is all about. Stopping Lord Harkon, getting hold of the bow, getting hold of the blood of Daughter of Cold Harbour, and firing it at the sun to do something corrupted, according to Gelabor. He's not entirely sure what. So maybe it's just me. I say we take the bow, we stick it in a fire and we burn it. That's not good enough. Let's take it back to Whiterun, stick it on the Great Forge, melt it down. That doesn't work. I say we go to Solstheim and throw it down the bottom of a volcano. Anything apart from taking the Daughter of Cold Harbour, Auri-El's bow, to Castle Volgahar. It just does not make sense to me. I mean, yes, it's a phenomenal bow. I love it. It's shiny. It's great. But it's not worth risking the life of everyone on the planet of Nirn to keep. Let's just destroy it. But that doesn't seem to be an option. So let's go through the paces and actually head back to Ishram and talk to him about storming Castle Volgahar and defeating Lord Harkon. Of course, Rimir has to go back there and defeat Lord Harkon if for no other reasons to collect his ashes in order to save his daughter. and Sorana's obviously dealing with that herself. It's not an easy thing. And another thing which is not an easy thing is collecting whatever Gelabor's brother has dropped down there. Before we go any further, I think we need to sort this out. Okay. Let's get some weakened gravity on. This could be a short episode. Ah! That was far easier than it looked. Snow Elf Gauntlets. Ah, oh, that's Snow Elf Curate. Fantastic. That's 106. And that's not even been improved yet. That's brilliant. What have I got? 163. I wonder what material it is. And an elven dagger of course it was going to be frost. What else could it be? Of course it was going to be frost. Elven Snow Crown. Very good. Oh, I wonder how that looks on Rimir. I'm going to have to try that out. I'm not sure. It might look a bit too regal. Try the full armor. Let's get rid of this fur collar and the backpack. Really need to see myself out in the sun, don't I? Oh, she likes it. I'm not sure if it's quite Rimir. The crown's nice. Gloves are nice, but I'm not so sure about the cuirass. Let's just quickly change back. Okay. Gelabor, any
if
final
there's
words?
assistance I can provide, just ask. It's good to speak to you again.
Right, I've got no more elven hours, so...
Farewell, friend. May the warmth of Auri-El provide you strength.
And may the light guide you. Let's see if we can get back through here, because there was a number of things that I feel have been left unresolved. Number one, Ruby Paragon. We picked this up from that Minotaur looking giant, and that reminded me there was another giant at the top of the Falmer kind of walkways. So I want to try and make my way back there. Ah, I think the designers had it in mind that I shouldn't go this way. Let's see if I can get any higher. Sorry, did I cast Weakened Gravity? No, I cast Oak Flesh. That'll explain why. Because I also figured out how to get through that second door. I need to get back there and collect the ewer and place it on the next altar. Now, which way did I come? Oh! Candlelight! Let's get some candlelight going. That's far brighter. Let's try and turn it off. Oh, that seems to work. How wonderful! Okay, this is a new mod I have installed. I was getting a bit disappointed with how little light candlelight was actually producing. So I went looking online, and it was actually suggested by Moonspot Rocks, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, to look at a mod that removed the ugly FX glow, the FX mesh from candlelight. And once I started looking, there was actually quite a number of candlelight and mage light mods out there. What I finally decided upon, I installed the remove the ugly FX mesh light, but what I discovered, unfortunately, is that in a third person point of view, when you're looking through the light, it kind of lights up the distance for you, which I think works really well for my Let's Play, because it shows up more of the area. Granted, if you're just playing it by yourself, it removes that kind of bluish haze and it probably looks better. I mean, from a first person point of view, it makes no difference. Look how dark that wall is in front of me, but if I pan out, boom, by looking through that blue haze, you can actually make out that wall. Now if I had installed that remove the ugly glow FX mesh, that wall would be as dark as it is there in first person. So that's the reason why I haven't installed that. And what I instead did was installed a candlelight toggle by Modin, and he had an optional extra of increasing the the candlelight radius by 100%, so it's now twice as wide. And I'm really liking it. I've only tested it for a very short amount of time, but I think this may be the way forward. I also had a quick chat on the Nexus forum with Chesco, who does the campfires and the Frostfall mod, and it was regarding the red skill axes still remaining or reappearing, more to the point, when I revisited an old campsite. Now what he said, and where's my UR? Here it is. What he said, and I'm quoting it here, this was caused by a recent change I made to the skill system, and I box things up for those who upgraded. I might have a way to retroactively fix this in 1.8. I'm currently using 1.71 by the way, but no promises. I have a test save game that I'm troubleshooting right now. So I went back to him and I asked him, well, would a clean save sort all these problems out, or do I have to worry about save game bloat, or would it have any other negative effect? And the bottom line is yes, if I create a save game, then all the red axes will disappear, but really it's cosmetic. It's not going to cause any major problems for you. So I haven't done a clean save just yet, because as I may get to it's only cosmetics. I may get back in this and get more gameplay in. But I think that's what I'm going to do, unless he brings out 1.8 very quickly, and then I'll do it that way. Yeah, and I kind of expected that. So I'm on my own, but let's give this a try. Oh, well, okay, no baddies. How did you get through that wall? What happened? I thought that was going to open up something else there. Portion of health, stamina, magic, I think. Elven arrows. How did you know? Scroll of Mayhem. Sounds like fun. Okay. Right, so now what I need to do, that's the frost giant I got the ruby paragon from. What I need to do now is head back out and check out that other giant. I'll take that just in case. No, I'll not activate you again, thank you very much. Oh, is it going to let me out of this way actually? Yes it will, okay. Another thing I need to investigate. Oh, a furious snowstorm approaches, that's not good. Is, if I find it, Unknown Book, Volume 1. And I need to find out. I need to search this area thoroughly, see if I can find any more than I'm sure, because I was watching a replay of my recording. I'm sure I just missed one in the Falmer encampment. So I just want to pop back there. Just look and make sure I haven't missed anything. Don't think so. But there's obviously more to this place than meets the eye. That's a nice sunrise. It is a sunrise. It is 9:33 AM. I'm picking up quite an arsenal of vampire weaponry. I've got Dawnbreaker and now Auri-El's bow. I was losing my way there. Okay, through here. Might as well do a bit more mining. I know I missed one up there actually. That'll be that furious snowstorm that's blowing through. Well, I'm glad we're inside. It's not very glamorous, but it's time to go back and pick through the corpses. I would arm yourself, just in case there's any farmers that we missed. And a pearl and a garnet and snowberries. I need to collect more snowberries. I've really run out of them. I've got about 17 now. Oh, hello.
Where did you come from?
Oh, I can barely see.
Teamwork right there.
Let's just heal up a bit there. Where's Zara?
Yes, my friend.
Sorry, Indigo. Slow time, that's very useful. Ah, good. And here it is. Here's the point where I could have saved myself half an hour of gameplay. That hut up there, with a mammoth skull, has volume 4 of the Unknown Book. But I miss it. I miss it because I get distracted. And you'll find out how I get distracted in just a moment.
Back to business.
And some more eggs, thank you. Like, amazingly, I never saw that bridge when I was too busy focusing on what was ahead. Oops, I've fallen down. And I've got stuck. Don't tell me I've got stuck. Okay, let's try a bit of weakened gravity. Seriously? Is this how Ymir dies? Just slowly starves to death as his followers look on. Gee, thanks. Yep, no need to look so happy about that. Thank you.
What is it? Nothing else?
I can't get up. I cannot get up. Sigh. Let's try that again a bit more heroically. Excuse me, thank you. Ooh, 305, yeah, I'll take that. Is it me or Ymir running very slowly? No, he's not over encumbered. Glad the snowstorm is not affecting me here. That's very nice. And I thought there was another way up here. Oh, Falmer! There's always one. Oh, what's... Oh, okay, I thought that was a sun-hallowed arrow I had cocked there. Oh, you son of a... Wow. What am I firing? Exotic arrows, that'll do. I didn't realise I was that exotic. Need my rocket arrow. If I ever hit you. Stop moving. Makes a nice effect, but it doesn't seem to be doing much damage. Okay, time to change, I think. Have some of your own medicine. Well done. Health's a bit low, but it's okay. It's amazing. You go away for a week and you forget all your key setup. Now, was it? I think it was. Yes, that's right. Cannabis Whisper. Visibility could be better. It's a that's all I'm getting. It's a giant. Okay, and it's 211 feet. Oh, fair enough then. And some more quicksilver. Let's take care of the giant first.
Who's there?
Right, let's see if I can get a soul out of it.
Stand still, damn it!
Oh, you were a bit too quick for me there, Savannah. temperature. Bone chilling. Take that and that and that, thank you. Okay, Mr. Giant. That was a great shot, Zora! I can tell because she's the only one that's got steel arrows. Indigo's got iron arrows, and Serana's got the steel crossbow bolts. And I certainly will not fire on them. You had mercenary armor? Did you eat a mercenary? And a shaman and a diamond paragon. It could be just worth a lot, but I'm thinking there's some other reason for them. Yes, that's the same one. Oh, it wasn't fussy about what it ate, was it? Well, I certainly won't be short of quicksilver after leaving here. And while I was doing that, I just remembered that I need to summon Durnehviir. And it was actually one of my viewers, Moonspot Rock, who reminded me about Durnehviir. So I need to purchase his... Ooh, what's going on here? Caught in a blizzard. Movement speed is reduced by... Stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted. Yes, what I need to do for Durnehviir is actually spend some dragon souls. And what I was thinking before is like, can I summon him with one, or do I need to spend all three? It's a big commitment if I need to get all three. But surely, every other shout you can use from weak to medium to, expert. So I'm not going to do it here anyway. Because there's no space. I'll wait until I get out onto the lake or something. I meant to actually do it when I was at the Overlook on that beautiful clear day. While I was still up there, that would have been a perfect place. Oh well. You okay there, Serana? You ready to move on? Let's make a move. I'm also wondering, should I wait out the storm? Because I miss so much in the dark. I don't want to miss anything more again in a snowstorm. Let's go down here. In fact, let me just check the shout I've got set up. Become ethereal. Yes. Good old become ethereal. Is that the way I want to go? Yes, it is. I think I'll quickly nip through here, get to the outside to the frozen lake. Falmer! Stop thinking the quest is over just because you've got, the item. There still could be bad guys. Boom! Whoa! Waves! Sploosh. Hey, what? It's Indigo! What? Why is everyone getting suicidal? Don't you jump, Zora. I can't make out who's down there. Oh, there's both of them. Why did they do that? He's suicide. Well, I know Indigo's got 9 life, or 8 now, but I'm not so sure about Serana. go, just collect up the bits I had missed. Including this gentleman. You're gonna wish you fell. Thank you very much. I'm glad how I can loot him from his axe all the way. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, breathe. I thought that was all over there. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. Focus. Focus. Get back into it. Game face. Game face. Good God. What a rush. I hope Zara's okay. She didn't jump after me, I hope. She looks like she's got a bit more sense than I have. Oh dear, what a way to get down here. Inigo, how's those 8 lives of yours? Oh, you seem fine. You haven't seen
Okay, let us get back to it.
Or the Zora about, have you? Let's head outside. I'm sure they'll join us. I'm sure, fingers crossed, they'll join us. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Zora. You okay?
Ready to move?
Yeah, you all seem to be in one piece.
What now?
You're good as well. Let's check the temperature. Unsurprisingly bone chilling. Right. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time by going out when I can't see clearly what's going on. So I think I'm going to head over to the lake and set up camp there. No, I should do it here. Oh, snowstorm begins to subside. In fact, let me get my helmet on. So with any luck, that sun will burn through the snow, and we should have clear visibility soon. And it's shortly after this point that I suddenly remember I've completely forgot about the Falmer Unknown book. But here's the thing. Somehow I got it into my head when I was reviewing my old recordings that the hut I had seen was outside the entrance to the glacial crevasse, and not, in fact, outside the entrance to the inner sanctum. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's subsiding. Damn it! Unknown book. Off we go back. Now, where did I see that book? Actually, I think it was higher up, Indigo. I think it was in one of the top huts. Oh, if nothing else, the other giant minotaur is up here as well. I'll take the venison, thank you very much. Should be nicely preserved in this frozen weather. Okay, it wasn't this one obviously. Not that one. That one over there, perhaps? We'll make our way toward the other frost giant. No, was it new? No, you can keep the dog meat, thanks. Frost salt, hawk feathers, yes, fantastic. Just checking there wasn't a hawk beak at the bottom of there. That looks like a collapsed bridge. That doesn't worry me at all. Let's do this.
Where'd you come from?
Kill you.
Is that all you got?
Done and done.
Well done, people. Yes, I didn't see one there. Emerald. Okay, there's definitely something going on with these then. It looks like those wings are still beating. Ugh. Yummy. I'm sure I saw one of those books around here. Now, where was it? Maybe in my head, but I'm sure you run a little bit faster without your weapon drawn. At least that's what I would hope, to give you an incentive to run around with your weapon sheathed and not drawn all the time. Okay, not there. Was it, in fact, where I first saw that fire? Which would have been much further over here.
Fight!
Yes. Was it down there? Run! Run, 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 run! I'll just check out this one first. Nope, not that. No. No. Yes, I knew I saw it. Volume 3. So I've got a volume 2 to find. Okay. Okay, there's more books than I thought. There's a volume 2 somewhere. Let's find volume 2. Come on then. Excellent, ladies. You haven't seen a cat, have you? Don't worry, I have a way to summon. That's the whistle.
Finally!
Oh!
Where have you been, my friend?
You had me worried there for a moment.
What's next?
Next is buck hunting. And I'm running out of places to look, to be honest. Nothing there. Checked in there, I'm sure I did. Oh! Unknown book number 4. Big mammoth skull, people. Big mammoth skull. Hang on, number 4? I thought that was going to be number 2. I am still missing number 2. I'm still missing number 2. Okay.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
I'm no fan of hunting for all these books, but it needs to be done. There are a few rewards, however. Hallowed Dwarven Shortbow, for example. Excellent. Okay, so where's number 2? I hope you're paying attention, Savannah. Ooh, camping perk increase. Nice. Got the tiniest of campfires going there. 59 minutes. That will probably be enough, actually, an hour's. In fact, let's get an hour's rest. What did I say? Temperatures at maximum. Sun's out. Nice and clear. That's a brilliant place to try this Shout of Durnehviir, I think. No, I'm just thinking, should I do it up here or actually go down to the lake? Either way, I am going to clean up the camp first. It's all gone, and same with the tent. Now there's an outcrop. That looks impressive enough, but let's give this a try. Okay, so let's try this shout, and I need to unlock this. Let's see what happened when was just one was the first word. I hear rumbling. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get all three, aren't I? You better be worth it. Let's try two. Nope, look like it's going to be the full expenditure. Uh-oh, what happened there? Oh. I need to point it down at... It doesn't have the range. Alrighty.
Ah, the free air of Fus at long last. As promised, I now teach you the first word of soul tearing. Re, the essence of your enemy's life force.
Cool. Okay, why not just stick around and teach me the second word? Let's check out that mission. So what, just summon him again? Have to wait until my shout recharges. And I still need to figure out what to do with these Paragon jewels. So there's still a bit of investigation still to be done. While we're waiting for that to recharge.
May Auri-El's glow shield you from your enemy.
Oh, I never saw you there, sorry. I can't seem to run over the small amount of snow. I'm not sure if I went down here actually. It was cool. I'm hitting a brick wall. That's very strange. Oh. Don't need to go down there any further. Let's try this way. That shout's still recharging. That's taken forever. Just try it again. No, it's still recharging. Hello. There's another frost giant. Oh, actually, in the spirit of exploration, let's try out Auri-El's Fall. Causes sunburn attacks to nearby targets with a shot at the sun. So he's not hostile at the moment, so I need to get his attention. Oh, I can't see the sun. There it is. What the happened to that? I think this bow may be broken. Let's try that again. Well, there you go, Durnehviir. There's an enemy. Now let's try this out. What? Check that out! Didn't do much damage to him, but it looked impressive. He summoned undead, that's awesome! Okay, you may not think it's awesome. Yeah. Bingo! A minute to sort out this giant first. There's a lot of nothing happening here, people. Make an effort. What's the point of 4 summons and Auri-El's 4 if I have to do all the work myself? In fact, what's this soul tear? Your thumb cuts through flesh and shatters souls, commanding the will of the fallen. Oh well, why not? Let's spend my last dragon soul on that. And we'll give this a try. I'm not entirely sure what that did. Flesh and shatter stone. Now can I cast it? Uh-oh. Made some new friends. Ah, that's interesting. Sort him out. Oh well, if you want something done. So do you have a paragon as well? White mammoth recurve bow. Rather nice. I'll take it to sell it. I think I'm going to do a little bit of mining while I wait for the rest of them to catch up. Okay, you can stop digging now. Snowberries, very useful. Yep, you're absolutely right. Let's go look behind it. Pushing me back out. Nothing here. Oh, let me try my shout again. Now that seems to have recharged. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, okay. Something needs to happen. Maybe he needs to go away or something. Let's try this out. Ooh. Well, we picked up the ruby one first, so... That's nice. Portal to Forgotten Vale Forest. Let's see if Durnehviir can follow us.
Smelly troll.
Oh, welcome, committee.
You trolls are
There.
Well done.
Who's there?
He can follow us. Just want to make sure that this looks solid and it's not going to disappear on me. Uh-oh, quite a few friends.
If you could see yourself, you would kill yourself.
Well, that's some hit.
What have you got?
What is that? Something out of Cthulhu. I like that. Mimir Elalurul's Durnehviir. Brilliant. Oh, you are kidding me! Stores the energy of blocks attack before when a power battery release. That's awesome! Can I find armor as well? Is it like Auri-El's armor? Crease, helmet. That's brilliant. This looks new as well. Oh, how much my carry weight? Yeah, I'm unsurprisingly overburdened. What is? He's still about. You can still hear him. 135. Got me thinking. Couple of things actually. This is a lot less protective than the current shield I've got, but obviously I'll be able to improve it, and I'm curious how high that will go, and it's probably going to be underneath elven armor, which I know, so that shouldn't be a problem. But what I was thinking, if the ruby paragon brought me to this area, maybe the other paragons lead to other hidden areas where there may be other parts of Auri-El's armor, so there might be a helmet or a cuirass or gloves or boots in the other areas. That would be cool. Hello? That wasn't me. Very nice. In fact, can I get the local map? We can just see the area that I've already explored over there. Durnehviir is still hanging around, which is good. Obviously, once you summon him up, then he's good for a very long battle. Still not entirely clear on what this does. Commanding the will of the fallen. It's like a summon undead, isn't it? Or is it like a soul trap? Let's try it on... Well, he hasn't come back to life. This must be an immersive creature. Class of the troll. Definitely looks like some kind of Cthulhu monster. I'll try it on a humanoid fallen. Yeah. I think we've got everything here. Let's head back through. Okay, next one. I almost missed all of this as well, which is like crazy. Sapphire, let's try that one. Step away from the door. Huh. Thought I saw someone there. Oh, it's like a little treasure room. I thought that was going to be Auri-El's helmet there. Target takes 20 points of shock damage to health from Magicka. Someone wasn't very neat and tidy, all these boxes, and they still managed to get the jewels all over the place. Elven arrows, excellent. I should probably go back and get them enchanted to sun-hallowed arrows. It's going to be a very circumstances specific weapon. I mean, most of the undead are going to be underground, so you can't actually see the sun, and vampires traditionally only come out at night, again when you can't see the sun. So the opportunity to use it as an undead slaying weapon is actually going to be quite limited, I think. Okay, Emerald. Where did this go? Portal to Forgotten Vale Overlook. That's where Gelabor is. Let's say hello. Very convenient. Oh no, it's not. I'm getting my places mixed up. Oh, there's the Overlook. So, have I been down here in fact? Yep, there's another waterfall. Well, you have to take a look. No, nothing. Thought that was something there. Let's try summoning Durnehviir down here. Oh, that was short and sweet. You could have just stuck around and taught me the last one. Okay. So I'm going to need some more dragon souls. Did I? Is there something up there? Did I miss something? Doesn't look like there's much around here. I do not look like a cuddly teddy bear. Huh. So what was the point of this place then? Aha. Ooh. Oh, and here it is. Hopefully that's the last one then. All donations are gratefully accepted. But let's check out the book. That's 2. I'm just skipping through the pages just in case I get a revelation after reading all of them. 3 and number 4. Must be Falmer / Snow Elf because of the Auri-El emblem on the front cover there. Bring the ancient Falmer tome to Urak-Grothshub. So, okay. That's what we need to do. Material shot there a second. More elven arrows. Another dead skeleton by the chest. These chests are not very good luck. 20 points of stamina damage. I was rather hoping for more armor of Auri-El. That would have been nice. Or I need to shortcut that weapon, that shield. So yes, it's 5. Let's go there. It's certainly nice and shiny enough. It would be cool, I was just thinking, if that shine stopped when you were inside or the sun was down. Like it was directly related to the power of the sun and being out in sunlight. Probably doesn't, it probably just keeps on shimmering regardless of where you are. But you never know. Here's a doorway. And so, yep, I think it's diamond. Going back to the glacial crevasse. Okay. Let's get a bit of light in here. Oh, and this candlelight also lasts 10 minutes as well, unless I turn off before that. Just trying to figure out where I've actually come out. I think those are the steps to the inner sanctum. so. That's a shame. No more Auri-El armor or weapons. Actually, it's a bit strange that it's a shield and a bow, not that you can use both at the same time. A bow and a helmet or a bow and a cuirass would have been more useful. Back we go. Oh, and mustn't forget my Paragon. Oh. Now, let's check the mission. Don't think anything has changed. No, so let's get out of here. Oh, and now we're relying on my sense of direction to get us out of here. Joy. Yeah, make sure got the correct one set up. I'm gonna have a quick look over there. Have a bit of weakened gravity to help me out. Make sure I'm definitely not missing anything. And there's no way to get up from there. Oh, I've hit an invisible wall, I think. Nope. It's just been a bit fiddly. Yeah, I get the impression I'm not supposed to be up here. You can see a bit of a missing texture there. Still, that's a cracking view. Let's see what's over here. Oh, you cannot go that way! Definitely hit the edge of the map. Speaking of which. Yep. Well, something around there. Well, let me go that way. It's lovely and clear, you can see for miles. I mean, that's why I play these outdoors, like open world games, because of the brilliant weather. And God, man, I live in Scotland. We only get like summer for like 1 week of the year. Well, don't get me wrong. When the sun's shining, it's the most beautiful place in the world. But that sun doesn't shine a lot. So I get my blue sky wherever I can. I think I've stumbled across the way back. I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. Ugly little spud. I do realise I could have probably taken a shortcut if I was back at the overlook at where Gelabor was, because that would have taken me right back to Darkfall Passage. But there you go. This looks like a Paragon doorway. Let's collect up a few more of these. I know I've already collected you. And it's just because we're probably never going to come back here that I'm just taking that little bit extra time to make sure I've got everything. Yes, yes, I can already hear people screaming at the screen saying, you forgot this, you forgot that, you forgot the other. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just doing the best I can. I mean, the fact that I almost left here without Auri-El's shield and I managed to find that makes me feel very happy. I just hope I haven't left like Auri-El's helmet or Auri-El's sword somewhere really obvious. I hope. Anyway, we're heading out now. I think. Can't think of any other reason to hang around. Apart from a bit of mining. That's not really that important. And a diamond? Give me a diamond.
I hope you do not find a baby giant in that rock.
Oh, don't. You've hexed it now. Good. I was just waiting for elemental or elemental to pop out there. Okay, let me just check the map. Yeah. Yeah, I'm roughly going in the right direction. Now, Indigo, be careful this time. Stop creeping up on me like that. And there may be Falmer that we missed. Oh, there goes another life. Oh, you're in a bad way.
Fine!
Hold on. Let me get some healing hands. What? That's not healing hands.
There is no need to push.
I'm very sorry. Too busy rushing to help you. No, I don't think we came down this way. Which means there may be bad guys. Oh yes, we did. Here we go. Right. Definitely get the impression there was probably a quicker way out of the entire Darkfall cave setup. They wouldn't normally create it in such a way that you have to backtrack through the entire dungeon. You know, like you have to do in Morrowind and Oblivion. Of course, because we had it tough back then. You went into a long dungeon, you had to come out that long dungeon the same way. Well, this is a good test of the new double radius of the candlelight. Let me just check. Where's the exit? Right there. Looks like we are going through the long trek Be on your guard. It's a 3-day journey to the other side. Or at least I hope not. Oh yes, I remember this. You know, I am tempted just to see what is down there.
Fight!
Can I go down another level?
Fight!
Way! Oh, there's a bit of a current. Huh! You must have tried it without becoming ethereal. It's very quiet down here. Let me just poison this up. It's quiet. Too quiet. Again, another chest with a dead skeleton. Let's just try Soul Rend out on our little friend here. Soul Tear, beg your pardon. Nope. Some kind of switch. Trouble ahead. Still hear something. I think it's a chorus fledgling. Chorus fledgling. That was a bit deeper than I liked. Fact. Just checking there was nothing underneath there that I missed. Oh, I saw something there, I'm sure I did. Uh-oh. There's supposed to be an exit here, and there isn't. I have to go all the way back, don't I? They couldn't have just left. left the portal here. Oh. Oh well, you saw it here first. Don't go back this way. Whatever you do. Next on how not to do it. I've got visions of Inigo, Solana and Zora all just sat outside already around the campfire waiting for me. Tapping their feet, looking at the watch. Going, where is that room here? Oh, hello. Yeah, it's not that way. Can I portal out of here? How do I get out of here? Shrine of Sai, Radiance, portal to the is that the one? Okay, let's give it a try. Whoa! Almost did an Indigo. I can't bear to watch. He's gonna fall down again, isn't he? Come on! You can do it! Third time's a charm. A few more steps. There you go. Well done. Any thoughts on that?
I'm thinking, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I know. What am I thinking going that way in the first place? I know.
What's next?
No need to rub it in. I'm going to get all the way back to Gelabor, and I'm not going to be able to get out that way, aren't I? And it's a Forgotten Vale, because once you get in, you can't get out. Oh. Ah, hello, buddy. How are you doing? Oh. Can Durnehviir just give me a quick lift up there? That would be awesome.
You have kept your side of the bargain. Now let me fulfill mine.
Yeah, you fulfill it.
Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself. Soul. The unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
Zombie soul tear. Any chance of a lift? Okay, let's check that out. So now, once I've unlocked those two, is that a way to summon up a recently deceased person? Ah. If I go to the Shrine of Radiance, that's half the journey already done. Right. Shrine of Resolution. Oh, temple balcony. There you go, portal to Darkfall. Okay, but while I'm here...
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do.
A very big exit sign would have been helpful.
I trust you're faring well.
Oh, I've got Auri-El shield. Shame we don't have anything to say about that. Can you make me some sun-hallowed arrows?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. So if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
How many elven arrows do I have left? 2. I should just
Arrows
keep
blessed.
2.
Let me know.
Just in case we do need to.
If there's anything
use
at
your
all I
blood,
can help you
Solana.
with.
No, I think we've overstayed our welcome very much. Let's get out of here. I don't know about you guys, but I fancy going to a tavern. I could do with a drink. Oh, fantastic. Now, wolves. Right. Let's double check. Need to speak to Ishram, obviously. So I think we should swing by the Mage Guild actually. Hand over these ancient forgotten tomes. So what's the quickest way? Getting back to the Dragon Bridge, taking the carriage from there. So let's do that.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Dear, prices of carriages nowadays. Ever since the war, the prices have just shot up. Right, let's get some quick wins underneath our belt. We need to speak to Ranmir in the inn about the money he owes to the innkeeper. And after being outside for so long, Ranmir could do with a drink.
Let me know if you want any.
And there's also Willandra's ingots about here.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Let's speak to you first.
I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, alright?
Listen, you need to pay Harren back for all your drinks. It's the right thing to do.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
Really? 433. That's quite a bill you've racked up there. You know it's the right thing to do. You should pay it.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe.
I will do so. Now, there was Willandra's ingot. Somewhere? It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Excellent.
The townsfolk here are
Ooh,
fearful
that's
of magic.
casting
Perhaps
some
I am
very
not the best
strange
person to counsel
shadows.
them.
Maybe you might surprise yourself, Sora. I think maybe the alterations they made to the inn is causing some funny shadows.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
Yeah. He's agreed to pay his debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
It was nothing really. But steel plate armor, glass short bow. You should
Until
have
next
just
time.
sold his items. Yeah, he owed you 433 and that's worth 820. And steel plate armor is another 625. Oh, and it's made me overburdened. Don't suppose.
My days at the college.
Now here's
are
a man
long
I'm
behind
glad to
me,
see.
but I prefer to stay close by.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm
Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
Ah, that'll explain the enchanting table then.
If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
114. That's not going to cut it. Oh, you're in luck, Indigo. We have a sweet roll for you, and I think I'll take 4 of them. And some chicken soup. That'll help keep me warm. outside. Right. I need to sort out my armor.
Make it quick.
Now I'll keep that as it is. It's probably just as useful as a circlet as it is as a
Make
ring.
it quick.
In fact, can I wear that at the same time as my helmet? No.
Speak quickly.
That does not go with my eyes.
Huh? You want something from me?
I'll be glad when I can put these down. They're taking up a lot of weight. And I think I'll keep these Paragons for display rather than selling them. Being unique items are far too nice to sell. Right, off to the Mages
It's not
Guild.
like there's anything to do here but drink it.
And I need to find, I believe there's an underground cave as well, which was installed as a quest as part of the expanded Winterhold. And I'm sure it must be somewhere down there somewhere. When I've got more time, I'll find it. Automatic gates. Fancy.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay. Actually, I've just got one very grumpy orc librarian to speak to.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Zag.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Oh, let's ask about this actually. Have you made any progress translating Shalador's work?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Illusions 3 added. Any chance are you interested in these ancient Falmer tombs? I thought you might be.
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
How deep are your pockets?
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
You have got yourself a deal.
Here you go.
The Betrayed? Journal of Myrtle Angoth? Diary of Fair Agawin? Touch in the Sky. That one needs a quick read. Where's my candlelight? I'm gonna have a quick sit down. Everyone's staring at me. Read your book. Read your book. Pretend they're not there. Touching the Sky. Translated from the Falmer text by Kelsimo of Markarth. How long is this? Right, okay, I'm going to quickly read this out. Many of the most dedicated snow elves once committed themselves to a tireless journey through the chantry to the inner sanctum. They carried with them the paramount desire to become one of their god Auri-El. Become one with their god, beg your pardon. Although all set out with the determination to prove their worth, few were prepared for the trials that lay ahead. For the path to Auri-El was not without its tribulations. The pilgrim struggled not only against the natural element of the treacherous vale, but with a myriad of tests upon their faith and loyalty. It is told that many simply could not continue on the path for long before turning back. Some argue that the rebuke they endured upon their return was crueler than any punishment they may have laid ahead of them along the path. In their failed attempt, they were forced to live in the shadow of those who did continue on to achieve the greater glory and honor of the ascension into the light. Sorry, I'm pausing there because that kind of rings very true to the Order of Ascension that I created, which Mimir is a member of. Forever after, their faith and loyalty in Auri-El would be scrutinized and their remaining days filled with shame and regret. Tales of those who reach the inner sanctum are not without their share of woes. It is said upon their arrival that many were mere shells of the person they had once been. Some were quite mad from sleeplessness and starved to the point of fragility. By the end of their journey, the marvel that they had strength yet to carry their vessel and ascended the stairs of the temple was the last true testament of their loyalty. Regardless of each individual's tale, the final words remain eerily similar. It is said that every pilgrim ascended, bathed in light, a look of relief and contentment on their face. Very interesting. Right, let me just quickly check the other ones. The Betrayed. And when the Snow Prince fell to the ground, the Ice Elves divided above and below. Now vanquished and brutally bound, one moment had shattered all they did know. The once cool wind on their skin, now replaced with the heat of the flame, and a pride once felt deep within, forgotten along with their name. Torn from their homes of ice and frost, thrown into the pitch-black dread of night, living in fear as their minds become lost, and their eyes begin dimming the light. Chained and enslaved, what once was light turned to blackness, alone and betrayed, sinking deeper into madness. Yeah, that was pretty dark stuff of the Dwemer to do that. I mean, they come, the Snow Elves come to the Dwemer like looking for aid in their time of need because of their war with the Nords. That's not what I meant to do. And it's like, yeah, we help you out, but you have to take this toxin and it will make you go blind. So either die at the hands of the Nords or become blind slaves to us. Some choice. Okay, 4th of Evening Star. I used to dream of fighting in battles like my father. He had begun teaching me to fight the moment I was able to pick up a blade. Mother had argued that I was too young, but he paid her no mind. I can still remember the elation I felt the first time I bested father in the match and the look of pride on his face. If it were up to him, I know he would have allowed me to join him in battle. With me at his side, he may have fared better. Now with father and so many others slain, the old ones claim we are left with too few warriors to continue the fight. I was not the only young one to speak out in protest, but our small voices went unheard. It has been decided that we must flee to seek help and protection. 8th of Evening Star. News has reached us that the great Snow Prince has fallen in battle. The urgency to go into hiding has left many of us scattered, and those of us still together unsure which direction to turn. In the long hours of night we keep huddled together, always fearing the worst until the first light of the blessed sun. May Auri-El guide our footsteps. On the 13th of Evening Star. In the night I overheard the old ones whispering secrets of the underground and the Dwemer who dwell there. I thought back and saw his father once told me of these dwarfs. Heroic tales of honour and glory. The old ones must know of these stories, for it has been decided that we will change course upon first light. I feel hopeful that the Dwemer will help us avenge our fallen and reclaim our land. As in the we were here first kind of argument. How many times have you heard that one? Now, I believe this one was the last one. Fair Arguin? Forward. How long is this? Right, this is a biggie. But I feel it needs to be read. Forward. The dates noted in this diary are translated literally. This verbiage matches no known modern measurement of time and is assumed to be a custom form of counting the days and months. Excavations of ancient Falmer's slave quarters have turned up brass vessels where are very similar to a deep bowl with 20 markings etched crudely onto the inside. Falmer scholars theorize that this bowl would have been placed under a drift of water coming from overhanging rock, and as the bowl filled, the water's level would reach these markings, thus indicating a crude passage of time. Because of this diary, the vessel has been called a Kulnir, a primitive Falmer timekeeping device. Third marking, 10th Kulnir. It feels like years since we were forced into hiding. I dare not write where we stay for fear of endangering the good people of this house should this diary be discovered. We have been shown a kindness by this family, once known to the Snow Prince. Even in death his great influence has ensured our safety. We were separated from many of our kin along the roads when it became increasingly difficult to travel discreetly in our numbers. We were forced to go our separate ways and travel only at night. I have heard no news of where the others may have gone, and I fear I never shall. Our lives are forever changed. 7th marking, 10th Kulnir. In the night I find it difficult not to focus on times past. There are moments in my rest when I still hear the laughter of young ones at play in the valley. Other times I see the pale flick of happy moments which were once so common in the land of the Snow Elves. I try not to dwell on these memories too long. Often our surroundings make it impossible to dwell on any happiness. We have been locked together in such close quarters for so long we grow tired of each other's company. Even the strongest of us have faltered with nothing to do but think of what is lost. I wake each day to forlorn faces and am reminded of where we are and all we have left behind. We are all yearning for a day when we can emerge from hiding and walk freely in the light once more, but I fear we are losing all hope, and such a day will ever come. 10th marking, 10th Kulnir. I tire of these tears of women and children. My own have run dry. The men have begun to look upon us as if we are all weak, and yet we have survived the same trials as they. I cannot bring myself to think of the numbers we lost in battle. Yes, I cannot force the images of my own losses from my mind. And now, in a time when our people should be banding together, it feels like we are drifting apart. The Nords have truly won. Our once great pride and unity are shattered. If we lost hope now, we will never survive. Today, many, myself included, have tried to speak out in the voice of reason. There can be no hope without talk of our future. We can make no difference in our spirits if our spirits remain broken. 18th marking, 10th Kulnir. We know that we can never again be the Snow Elves and live freely in this world. We will forever be in hiding in one form or another. But there is no reason we cannot live life without the sun and the wind against our skin. There are those here who are friends to us and plan to help us once the threat has ended. We know now to survive we must be born again, born anew. Outside we will appear as though we belong here. Inside we will carry our truths and our scars. Again, a very dark time. The Nords were eradicating, exterminating their species to a point that they thought, yes, it's actually better to be blind slaves. There's something to think upon. And let's look at the time. I think on that note, our next step is to head to Fort Dawnguard, speak to Ishran, tell him good news about the Jarl, tell him more importantly about Auri-El's bow, gain a sizable Dawnguard force, and confront Lord Harkon. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This is the lull, the calm before the storm, I feel. Join me for next episode, and no doubt a grand final battle. I imagine I can't think of anything else there is to do. So, until then, take care of yourself, and goodbye for now.